Hey guys, welcome back to more Minecraft. I am running super duper behind today, but that's okay. What's not okay is I still need to get things set up on my phone. Hmm. There we go. Okay, so apparently the chicken just laid an egg, but one of the things that needs to be done is I need to clean some stuff up. And I think first and foremost what we need is some dirt. Why are you in my house? And I don't have any of my tools on me, of course. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I need to get organized. But I put all my stuff in here. Are you proud of yourself, sir? Are you proud of yourself? He sure seemed proud. Okay, so I need... Jesus. There's no more of you fuckers in here, is there? Okay, that guy, just making sure more mistakes aren't made. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure the majority of them are wearing armor that I dropped. There we go. Alright. Let's get my sugarcane placed back down. Tyler, are you good, man? We just got home not too long ago. So I'm guessing all the animals have a little bit of the zoomies. Can I use these? At the very least, it's going into the hopper, so... Is that one gonna smelt down too? If that's the case, I finally have a use for all that extra armor. There we go. Okay. Cool. Now that's the whole thing I was trying to figure out last time was if I could even smelt that stuff, and then creepers are dicks, so, you know. Hey, Louise. Oop. How's your day been going? Um, honestly, I'm doing pretty okay. Okay, all the leather stuff I can't use, but that's okay. I can find a use for it somewhere. Alright, I'm just gonna throw the rest of this stuff upstairs somewhere. Although I guess some of this stuff is stuff that can still go in the furnace setup. Okay. Let's do that real quick. Just gonna double check for creepers first. Okay. The rest of this stuff I'm keeping. Once I get us all organized, we're gonna go check on the frogs up in the temple, but for right now, I just wanted to get some of this stuff organized a little bit more. You know what? It's organized enough. Not my chicken. Give me my chicken back. Okay, and yes, I had a bunch of slime that we're gonna take to our froggies. Well, I'm assuming they're frogs by now. They might just still be tadpoles, but... There we go. Dude, nice. It's always nice when you get to go home early. I'm not gonna take that second death as my own fault. That guy was already dying. Oh, come on. Really? There we go. Alright, tadpoles. Oh, I see one. I can't feed you this. Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. I just wanted to go ahead and age him up a little bit. Yeah! Froggy boy! Come here, you. You're gonna be other froggy boy. Nice. And... where'd the other one go? Where'd the other one go? There we go. And we've got some frog spawn. I think these guys are still on cooldown, so yeah, we can't do anything else with that. Just yet. But we got 2 froggies and more on the way. Oh, you're good, Louise. Can... Wait, are you guys coming towards me because I have... Okay, yeah, they're coming towards me because I have slime balls in my hands. I'm dumb. I thought they were just like... I didn't even think about why they were like both coming over here. But it's just because I had slime balls in my hand. Yeah. You guys... Oh, cooldown's over. There you go, guys. Go get me some more frog spawn. I want some more tadpoles. Look at that jump. A little yump. You do another jump, man? Oh, no, no, no. That one's on its way to put down some frog spawn. There we go. More frog spawn. Kind of gross looking, but I mean, it's kind of gross looking in real life too. Alright. We got 2. Dang, those boys have hops. I mean, it's not like as impressive a jump as like the goat, but I wasn't expecting that much jumping. Okay. So those guys are working on getting us some more tadpoles. The buttons work, I just can't walk through the door apparently. That's a me problem, it's not a problem of the system. That is 100% a me problem. Okay. Something I've been meaning to do for a while, and I just... Excuse you? Haven't done it yet, is trim this back a little bit. So that maybe, just maybe, the villagers will stop going in the frickin' pen. We'll see. Fill up some of these holes, because I don't... Not that one. I don't need all of these holes to be empty. There we go. Good enough, and... Five villagers. I don't think there's any way they could manage to... Well, at least the gate's open on this one. Will you guys walk out if I open the gate, or are you... Okay, never mind. Okay, one of the things I wanted to do today was go ahead and finish up the banners we've got. We only need, like, what, 4 or 5 more of them? The cats are very excited about something. I don't know what, but they are, running back and forth. At least Tyler is. But like I said, we just got home not too long ago. We were home long enough for me to scarf down, like, half or a third of my dinner. I'll eat the rest of it later. It will be fine. I mainly just needed to get, like, at least some of that food in me, because we had ordered from one of our local delivery places. Like, it's a local delivery thing, kind of like DoorDash. But, let's see, what was I gonna do? I know what I was gonna do. We ordered at, like, 1:45-ish. By 5 o'clock, we still hadn't had any food delivery. Nobody had even accepted the order. So we were just like, okay. And the thing is, their customer service is an email. That's it. An email. We sent an email to them. No reply. I'm looking for the squid boys. I think should have luck finding them just around here, right? Oh, wait. I know where exactly to find some. And I don't even have to kill anybody. So yeah, that's actually part of the reason why we were late, because we had to... We were over at the house working on stuff. Hey, Red Fox. I would love to, if you have any recommendations for some that are copyright free, I'm still learning how to do a lot of this stuff. And some of the stuff that I have isn't compatible with the free version of Streamlabs that I use. Because I was thinking about looking into Pretzel Rocks, but they don't let you use the widget for it unless you are a Prime member. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't really have 20 bucks a month to spend on something that's just a hobby. Or at least not this hobby. I've got other hobbies that kind of take precedence over it, like video games. But I am still trying to figure out how to add some background music, especially for games like this that don't have their own background music. Because, like, when we play Stardew, at least that one, when we're on the farm, has background music. But Minecraft, the music is so flaky. And it's actually got some decent background music, too. It's just, half the time it's hardly there. Oh, but yeah, so we had to, like go replace our order with the actual restaurant and go get it in town. So that was a fun adventure of being hungry all afternoon, but it'll be okay. We have food now. That's what matters. Uh, Honestly, I'm kind of chill with either one of them. I just want something like kind of soft and boppy in the background just to kind of cover the moments when even if I am talking, it's kind of there's the boat. It's kind of like I know it's kind of like quiet, you know? But my big thing is I don't want to get in trouble with nobody. So I'm trying to look into some options I can use and how to use them correctly to make sure I don't like I'm terrified of doing anything incorrectly. I'm just gonna collect all of this free ink sac. The Guardians are down there just destroying them, so why not? Okay, 28, that's probably more than we need. But I mean, I think lo-fi can be pretty calm if you get the right track going. Bye-bye drowns. Okay. Well, fuck you. Okay. Mainly just want to get far, far away from that creeper. I've had my fill of those guys after last time. Because I spoke about it on yesterday's Stardew stream, but after I ended, after the first creeper blew up, 3 more. I'm very done with creepers right now. I was already very low tolerance on them anyways. Aw, the spooter wants to say hi. I much prefer the spiders during the daytime. They can just hang out and be my little buddies. Um, how'd you end out there, bud? Why are all of you in the ocean? Like, now I know they're not falling off the pier, because we have that thing, we have that thing, like, secured. They're just going into the water. This is my bed tonight, thank you. But no, going back to the music, it's kind of the same thing with, like, a lot of the things I've got going on. We've got too much stuff going on at the house. Well, between the two houses and the eBay business. That I just need to set aside some time to actually work on things. But it seems like every time I actually have time, I end up just, like, going to sleep instead. Like, if I sit still for too long, I'll just go to sleep. And I think we spent most of the day at the other house today. And I want to say we've got to go back tonight. Because we've still got to get the trim put on. We got the boards in place in the living room. But we've still got to get the trim put on. We've got to possibly move... Hold on, I think it was this one. I'll just make all of them, that's fine. I can wash it off if I change my mind. We need to move the stuff that we had moved into the hallway back into the living room. Because we're kind of like working around all the stuff that's still in the house. Because not all of it could be moved. Can I place that? Oh, I can. I think that might look better. Coming all the way to the edge. I really wish these things were longer. Alright, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Because, like, if I had thought about it, I could have obviously, like, made it shorter. But I was envisioning it more, like, low to the ground. Oh well, it's still fine. It'll do. I need more of these guys first. Not you. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now then. Oh yeah, so we've got to move all the stuff that's in the hallway out, and then we can actually lay the boards in there. I might actually have to repair some of the boards we've got going on in the hallway. I'm not sure. Some of the trim pieces at the very least. I'm not trying to interact with you, thank you. Yeah, that would have looked so much cooler with it lower to the ground. More like what I was envisioning. But it's fine. Oh well. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, let me put these up in case I need them again. What's up, Athena? Is your ball too close to the bottom of the bed? Is this it? Get it up. Come on. What? You don't have any more balls down there, babe. You want your bone? I really wish dogs could talk, so that way I didn't have to play guess the toy she's looking for. I'm pretty sure you don't even have a cat down here that's bugging you. Oh, never mind. There was in fact an old man cat down there. I've got these little like organization totes under the bed, and he just like lays on them, skulking at her from the depths of the bed. Come on. He's not gonna get you. Good job. But yeah, the old man cat is a kind of an asshole. What's up, bub?
Do you want any stone? Because I can't, my inventory's full and there's a lot sitting here.
Sorry, I was fetching a ball for Athena. I can take it.
It's all over the floor.
1 second. It's a good thing I've got an empty inventory except for my tools and chicken. Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to do, was plant more mangroves. Like these guys. They look really cool. So, I'm pretty sure... Oh, well, actually, this is a great time to mention. Drew is working on an enchanting room today, carved into the side of this hill over here. There's a link to his stream in the description if you guys want to check him out. I don't think that was meant to be like a tunnel passageway. There we go. I kept falling off last time. Kind of looks like he's...
Be careful when you come down.
What was that about being careful? I don't know what that means. Also, why is it so laggy over here, my dude?
Because there's a bunch of blocks.
Fair enough, fair enough. Did you find the cavern or ravine down there?
Nah, I hadn't seen it.
Us, like, it's right there. There's also an Intermission in there. Okay. Okay, I don't think... Oh, there's a little bit more. Off in the corners. Oh, that one's just gonna stay there. I got some spare chests if you need them.
Oh, no, I just didn't want to go back up.
There we go. Might be a little bit of overkill there, but, you know. Okay. Let's go get these stones put up, I guess. I don't know why, but I have, like, the strongest urge to terraform. Maybe it was just watching him dig, like, a giant chunk out of a mountain. But I kind of have the urge to, like, flatten this area. The only thing is, I don't want to destroy the bee tree. Not that it would be, like, the end of the world, but still, feels rude. Wait. Okay, the flame just wasn't rendered in, or I wasn't seeing it correctly. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we've got all of our stone and stuff back here. Okay, and he used a silk touch, so it is regular stone. What you doing, Athena? I don't think she knows what she's doing, guys. She's just... What's up, honey? Did you lose it? What? You don't have a toy down there, you know? You didn't put one on my computer. Oh, it's over here, Athena. This one? There you go. She constantly loses her toys, well, toys all around my computer, so at the very least she has gotten pretty good at not just like pawing under there. That is one thing I've like worked with her to not do. Because there are a lot of cords under there and it would suck for you to get electrocuted. Okay. I did say we need a house for these guys because I kind of want my house back. That, or we could just turn this whole thing into their house. It'd be the cat house and the mine shaft, because, like, the mine is directly under us. So we could build ourselves a new house. We might do that. I think we might end up waiting a little bit, but I've already seen what going outside does for me. So I'm not going to risk the creepers blowing up any more of the front yard if I can avoid it. So we're just gonna hold tight for a little bit and wait. Oh, never mind, Drew's done. Okay, where would be a good spot for us to put a new house? Oh, okay. Because I kind of want to get rid of this hill anyways. No real reason for it. I've just kind of wanted to get rid of it for a long time now. Oh yeah, there's where we were originally doing moss mining. I guarantee you there's probably some moss in there that I missed. Not worth looking for right now. The only problem with terraforming this is I'm pretty sure there is a network of caverns that runs directly through here. So I don't know how well that would do for us. But I mean, what's the point of having an ultra shovel if we don't use it, you know? And I did technically say that we were going to decorate in today's stream. I'm going to count terraforming as decorating. It's my version of decorating at the very least, dang it. We'll probably have to make a couple of trips over to the Guardian farm too, just to refill my shovel. But not the end of the world, that thing works pretty fast. Not as fast as my magic shovel, but it does work pretty fast. Oops. Now the real question is going to be, are we going to keep this house for ourselves or are we going to use it for the cats? Because I'm personally fine either way. I could redecorate that house or we could kind of start over with our own house. We'll see. Whichever one happens, happens. Because that was kind of like the first structure we built was that house. I really need to be careful falling into these holes, because some of these spots... I gotta remember there's like a cavern going through here somewhere. Okay, I'm trying to keep an eye on my shovel's health. That's my horse. What are you doing up there? We need to build him a proper stable. We've got a place for all the, like, regular barn animals are, but we don't have a place for horses yet. Very bouncy sheep.
What you doing at that hill?
What you worrying about it for?
Oh, I'm not. It's just, you know, little birdie flew by and told me you were doing something there.
Are you the little birdie?
Yeah.
I don't think it counts if you are in fact the birdie yourself. Unless you're talking to yourself. Oh, come on. Get back up there.
Whoa. I can't believe you would say that to me.
I made a statement. You take it however you want to. But no, I don't know. I felt like terraforming. Thank you, thank you. I like him too. He is very amusing to me. Sometimes frustrating, but mostly amusing. Oh yeah, he's super nice. He's also like the most chill person I've ever met. Like, I'm pretty uptight most of the time. He is pretty chill all the time. I feel like the only exception is if we're working on something, like, usually just furniture, like, building any kind of furniture set is the only times I've ever really seen him get, like, frustrated, because those furniture sets are ridiculous to try and follow. Uh... Sympathetic? I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure of the definition of that one. I would have to look it up. I mean, I've heard people use, like, the term simpatico. Like I said, I'd have to look it up because I'm not 100% sure on, like, definitions. Although like, the way the context in which you're using it would be on par with how I've heard people use that term before. Might as well use up some of our pickaxe durability, because if we've got to make a trip over to the Guardian farm, might as well make it worthwhile, you know? Okay, then yeah, no. I think it's literally a situation of where I've heard people using a foreign word in the correct context, but in an English sentence. So yes. I don't know what the... I think the only equivalent would be friendly. So yeah, simpatico. Like I said, I've only ever heard it in context of somebody being friendly, so that makes a whole lot of sense now. I've seen it's very common in a lot of, like, in place of slang, a lot of times in English we'll just use a word from a foreign language. Although, I guess at that point it becomes the slang itself. Um, okay, so I don't think sympathetic is an English word. I don't know what the equivalent would be in English except for friendly. But what I was saying is I've heard people say simpatico, and I didn't even realize that it was a foreign word, which makes sense because it's a very common thing in English for people to just like use a foreign word in a sentence. Like it gets used so often that it kind of loses its like original meaning and just becomes the new thing. I'm trying to think of any other like examples off the top of my head. Like I'm sure there are plenty of them, but I'm not. Well, this is interesting, but I'm not going to say no to it. There we go. So I think what I was trying to say is, I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea at this point. I'm actually curious if sympathetic is a word in English, so we're gonna find out. Google sympathetic. Or see if there was like an equivalent word that you were. Whenever I Google it, it just tries to bring me up the definition of sympathetic. Well, hello. Were you just born? I didn't even hear him cluck whenever he was born. Okay, I think we're gonna throw another chicken egg. Good enough. But also try and get some more of this stone up. Like I said, if we're gonna make a trip over to the Guardian Farm, I want to make it worthwhile. So might as well have more than one tool in need of a repair. You know, I was trying to figure out where all my levels went, and then I remembered the creeper blew me up. So I lost all my stuff. Okay. How... This doesn't, like, take hardly any of our durability off. Well, I think it's because mainly a lot of languages share one root. Like, there's usually like a original language that all other languages have taken like guide from or pulled parts of. But there's like an ongoing joke that English is just like taken all kinds of verbs and sentence structures and language from other languages and like cobbled them together. There's a better version of the joke. I didn't tell it right, but all I'm thinking about is food right now, so I sincerely apologize if there is any sound of me eating. I'm trying not to, but I can't help it. I'm gonna blame our local Mexican restaurant for just being too good. Like, it's one of the few places where the Spanish rice actually has a flavor. Like, I can actually taste the vegetables and it doesn't just taste like rice and oil, you know? Which isn't bad. I'm cool with just rice and oil, but I also kind of like some vegetables in my rice, you know? Okay, so we might just go ahead and head over to the Guardian farm because I want to get rid of this dirt. And we're just not wearing down the pickaxe fast enough. So, back to the Guardian farm. I don't know that we'll take off the entire hill, but I do kind of want to like trim it back and maybe shape it up a little bit better. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, the word I was thinking of is literally just the same word, simpatico. It's just been used so often as like a I keep wanting to say slang, but I don't know that that's the correct terminology for what I'm thinking of. But it's kind of like just
You have a whole bunch of sand.
not really, not anymore.
Okay.
Shoot, he made me forget what I was in the middle of saying. Oh, but yeah, it's kind of like I don't know if it's just like a regional thing, but at least in the area of the South that I'm in, it's very common for people to just kind of like use little bits of majority. It's like uh Spanish or some variant of Spanish. Like I'm assuming Portuguese. There's probably I don't know. There's probably some Cuban out there too. Because typically that's going to be the majority of people that we have like in the region. So I feel like a lot of it is probably just from like people picking up on things while they're working with people from a different like culture or with a different language and just like incorporating it into their dialect. It just becomes such a natural thing and it's taught to different people as they come through that it just becomes like the norm to talk about. But I'm also just kind of like thinking this stuff over. There's probably an actual like thesis put together from like a language arts professor or something, or language arts student for that matter, about how like people in different regionalities like come up with slang or how they, what terminology they use. But honestly, stuff like that fascinates me. Like I said, at one point I wanted to be uh, like an English teacher, mainly because I was just fascinated with language in general. But that ship is long sailed because there is no way in hell I'm teaching anybody. The best y'all are getting is my PSAs and whatever I'm doing in the game. And even then I say take it with a grain of salt. You know, honestly, what I was just talking about with the language probably has a lot to do with like the food culture too. Because, like, I don't know anybody in the South that's not into Mexican food, except for my sister-in-law. She's not that big into it. At least I think it's her that's not into Mexican food. If she's listening and she hears this and I am wrong, I apologize, but we both know my brain don't work. Alright, we're gonna go in the loud thing real quick. The point is, the majority of people that live, at least in my area of the South that I live in, are very fond of Mexican food, and it probably has something to do with just, like... Oh, Professor! There's, like I said, English is kind of cobbled together from all kinds of different languages. You know, it helps if I'm actually holding the tool I'm trying to level up, or trying to mend. That's the word. It helps if I'm actually holding that and not my chicken. But yeah, languages share a lot in common. Dude, tacos are one of my go-to foods. As long as you have meat and seasonings. Honestly, I don't even need tortillas, really. If I've got something like cabbage in the fridge, but... Does he have a bed over here? I don't think he does. Not anymore. Okay. Hey, I'm at the Guardian farm. Gonna be here a while.
Okay, okay.
I was actually talking about not wanting to do anything difficult last night. Like, I just wanted something simple. And then I ended up doing burgers and sweet potatoes. Which ended up being even more effort because I couldn't find my vegetable peeler, so I had to... Well, technically I didn't have to, because Drew did find the vegetable peeler after I was almost through with the first sweet potato. But by that point I was kind of determined to just not dirty up another utensil, so... I peeled the sweet potatoes with the knife. And it wasn't like a paring knife, it was just like a big knife, and I was like, this'll work, it's fine. But it was definitely more effort than I was actually looking for last night. Brigadeiro? Dario? I am not good with pronunciation, I apologize. I am being attacked by a cat as well. That is not in correlation with me not being able to talk, that's just him being needy and wanting attention right now. Or possibly wanting my food, that's always a possibility. But I need to stop, because the whole reason I got the side of rice is because they usually put too much sauce on my pollo fundido. Like, too much cheese sauce. And don't get me wrong, it's good, but sometimes stuff like that, if there's too much of it, I've got to, like, separate it out. Because it makes me feel sick to have, like, I don't know, a big wad of cheese dip in my mouth. So I need to stop eating my side of rice. That is for the cheese dip. Hold on. I'm gonna write these things down because I know if I don't, I'm gonna forget. And I do genuinely try to look up the stuff you guys tell me about. I still haven't looked up that music you told me about yet, but that's more just because I actually... Where did I write it down at? Hold on. Oh, hold on. I managed to put my mirror over my little notepad. Well, like I said, after I get through streaming, unless we go over to the house, I have been really bad about just, like, turning on a video and falling asleep. And... oh, but yeah, I'm trying to get Drew to like sweet potatoes. He swears up and down that he doesn't like them. But, I mean, he ate them pretty well last night on his burger, so... Tyler, hi. Can we not do the claws in my leg, please, baby? Thank you. Okay, let's see. Go ahead and look them up right now, while I'm thinking about it. Dude, that sounds really good. It's, Coxina? That one actually sounds really, really good. But I'm always down for you guys to recommend music, games, food. Okay, the first one, Brigadeiro, looks like it would probably be even more up my alley. Because I've said it before, but I have a sweet tooth. Very much so. Although I have found, as I'm getting older, like, even when I have sweets, I've wanted less sweet to them. And I usually want something salty to go after them to, like, balance it out. Might as well fill up the rest of our tools real quick. But yeah, I'm always interested, especially in when it comes to food, the stuff that's available in other cultures. Like, Drew made us, dal one night, and it smelled so good, but for some reason, I don't know if it was the garam masala or what it was. Something in it just didn't hit my taste buds right, and I didn't enjoy it. It smelled like it was going to be so good. I might need to get him to remake that for me and see if maybe my taste buds have changed, because I am a big believer in, even if you don't like something, if it comes to like food, music, stuff like that, giving it another try. Maybe every few years or so, just to see if your taste buds have changed. And see, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and write that one down. I've been very into just, like, Joji. We'll hang out here until these guys are done, so that way I don't leave what are they called again? Guardian? So I don't leave a guardian just sitting in his thing where it can destroy it. So I haven't really listened to much else. Hey, Aiden! I've just been, like, on a Joji kick. I think Drew has been too. It's like every time we go anywhere, he either throws on a podcast or we listen to the Joji station on Spotify. Where do you guys... Nope, there's one more in there still. Alright, let that guy die. Waiting patiently. Excuse me? What? Oh, I was, refilling our tools at the Guardian farm. I decided to do some... Is that all of them? Okay, let's get out of here before any more spawn. And before it gets any louder. I feel like it's already pretty damn loud. But kind of just goes hand in hand with those things. But, I decided to do some terraforming today. Oh, that's a shame. Well, it's never too late to do stuff like that. I think another one spawned, so I'm just gonna go ahead and... Oh, hello. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna go this way. Drew has, like, all of his auto farms, but I usually prefer to just do, like, the old school style. But yeah, it's never too late to hop back in Minecraft, dude. I mean, shoot, I'm almost 30 years old and I'm still playing Minecraft. Plus, I feel like it's a good thing to have that one thing that, like, is a good de-stressor for you. Like, I've talked before many times. Like, the whole reason I play is to keep myself from letting my depression overwhelm me. But... It's also... Does he have anything good in here? Not really. He has a bucket of milk. But, it's also, like, a good, like, stress reliever, too. So it's twofold. It's honestly kind of like why I like baking. Like, you get to make something. Which, in itself, usually making something is, like, a satisfying experience. Making something with your own hands, not just running to the store and grabbing it, or something like that. Like, physically making something from scratch into a new product is very satisfying, to me at least. And then I get to eat cookies or something. Although I haven't done it lately because, like I said, it's a little too much effort. The kitchen's a hot mess. And also, I really don't need that many cookies. Start with a box.
I found the buried treasure.
Wait, where?
Where I'm digging for sand.
Dude, nice. That's just a bonus. Wait, did you turn on bonus chest, Drew?
Yes, but we already looted that.
I know, I was making a joke.
And I know, I was anti-joking.
I know, you do that too much. Oh, but, yeah, you start with a box. Like, the villagers, I just did a simple one for them, because who cares about them? They're villagers. These guys don't... Oh, hey, my dude's made it all the way over here now. Oh, and he is looking rough. Do I have any iron over here? I don't think I have any iron, guys. I'm gonna have to run back to the house and heal him up. But, then kind of do... You don't have to do what I did with the tavern, because the tavern I'm not the most proud of. But you add different points of interest, like how we've got the different layers at different points. And you want to stick with the color palette. Ideally, if you're doing it in survival, you want to... Wait, who has reverb? Ooh. Iron. I almost completely forgot the whole reason I came in here was to get iron to fix up my dude. I'm just gonna bring a whole stack with me, because honestly, the other golems are kind of rough looking right now. Oh, but yeah, the thing we're working on today is I wanted to terraform, so I'm gonna take off the top of that hill. It could be any number of things. It could be that you guys are hearing him through my Discord's audio. It could be, that he's in the living room, which is a significantly bigger room, but he's always been in there, and we've always used Discord to communicate. Or it could be, like, his mic, but again... Hey, Drew, say something.
Yo, what's up?
You still hearing it? Oh, shoot, what happened? Also, as far as any reverb goes, I'm not sure, my dude. I'm not sure. Well, that's a cool little spot. Hold on, I might can do something with that. I'm not sure. Wait, where am I going? I was just running on autopilot. But no, the whole reason I was running back was to get iron to heal up my dude. But also, don't leave us hanging. What happened on your Minecraft world, my dude? Or actually, I guess I should clarify. What happened on your Minecraft world, Aiden? Because my dude's over here. Somewhere. There he is. Are you all healed up now, my dude? Yes, he is. Might as well go heal up the other ones. It's a perfect plan. Hopefully none of them see this video and get a heads up. That guy only needed one iron bar. This guy over here is looking rough, and I don't know how, because he is... Actually, maybe being in the pen's the only thing that kept this dude alive. That's a very good possibility. Being in the pen's the only thing that kept that dude alive. Oh, there's another guy. I'm thinking we need to add more job blocks. Because a lot of these guys don't have anything going on for them. But honestly, doing stuff like that, like inviting people to your world just to blow them up, I honestly don't see much harm in that as long as they don't have like a lot of really good gear on that server or something. But if you're inviting them, then they probably don't have a lot of good gear, so, you know. Like I've said before, all that stuff's fine as long as everybody's having fun, you know? But I'm not your mom, you do what you gotta do. Hmm. I feel like if this becomes our new cat's house, we could put our stable... I'd have to move the bamboo, but we could put our stable over here and then have like a grand entryway up to our new house. Oh, wait, you're gonna invite them on and let them stay on for a while. I mean, like I said, I personally think that's kind of a dick move, but, you know, I'm not your mom, you do what you want to do. I've never really... I've also never been the kind of person that really has fun with griefing, though, so... Like, I've talked about it before, the only thing that I find funny is, like, hiding my chickens everywhere. I prefer things that make people confused and concerned, not the things that upset people. But if that's the kind of thing that they would laugh about, that's a, you know, a different story. Like I said, as long as everybody's having fun in the end, that's all that matters. Life's kind of crappy enough without having fun. Then again, that could also be the grumpy old person in me being like, I just want to relax and play my video games, dang it. Which is why I will always remind y'all, I'm not your mom, do what you want to do. I mean, I guess in the end, you guys are destroying something that you've put a lot of time into, too, so, I mean... We still don't have doors. You know, actually, we could just turn this into, like, just a storage room in general. Like, we got the cats here, but it's also just where we keep our storage. Or if we really want to be fancy because we're the barons of this land, we could say that this is the guest house. Shoot. Let me put the dirt up. Nothing there, apparently. Maybe I should just make a bunch of basic shovels so that way I'm not using up my good shovel. Even though my good shovel works really, really good, though. I don't want to risk destroying it, so... Do I have any sticks down here? I think I moved them all upstairs. Where did I put all the stuff? Where? There it is. That's probably more than enough for right now. Hold on. Because I have an idea. Wait. I'll be back for that stuff in just a second. I just need to do a thing. Because, like, I don't know how elevated I want this to be, so I'm just going to move this to right here. That's probably more than enough, but I will pick up the ones that I dropped on the ground. Okay, cool, cool. So the only things I dropped on the ground were the iron, and then I've got this one right here, which means I don't have to get back in that chest. That chest also means I have... Hold on. Wait. Big brain moment. Get all this shit out of here. I was gonna move this into, like, a little, like, refrigerator. But we're gonna hold off on that, because that's gonna be in the new house. You don't have anything in it. Cool. Wait. Give me those chests. We're gonna put this stuff in here. Old man! Old man! Why are you yelling? You don't know? No, you don't know? Old man's yelling at me. He doesn't know why. I think I know why he's yelling at me, though. You want the sink on, don't you? Yeah. You know you have clean water in the kitchen, right? You do. You are not some poor, deprived kitty cat. You have food and water in the kitchen. Yeah, you do. He likes to put this, woe is me act on. Yeah, I'm talking about you. And it's like, my dude, I'm the one that, like... Well, technically Drew's usually the one that fills their food bowl up. But I know for a fact you have food in your bowl. Hi, Dive. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Also, good night, Luis. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. You will not be missing anything. I'm just going to be destroying this hill. I still am not sure how much of this hill I'm destroying, but... I mean... We'll see. Whatever happens, happens. I'm just in a... kind of destructive mood, and this is constructive Really? This is constructive destruction. Okay. I don't need to be in the vicinity of a lightning strike, but that was kind of cool. And also, I wonder how much of this a charged creeper could take out. Speaking of which, there's 3 of the fucks. So we're gonna run this way for a little bit. Break my ankles a little bit. Don't need those, that's fine. Just gonna...
It's a thunderstorm.
Oh, I know. There were some creepers spawning on top of the hill.
Ain't there no more. I just flew over.
That's because they had been following me.
And you didn't just kill them?
There were 3 of them grouped together.
What's the problem, officer?
Recent events have made me wary of that. If only for my mental health's sake. Okay, let's get this stone put away, because I really don't need it on me at the moment. I don't know even what kind of, like... I don't know what blocks we're gonna use. Do you want an iron sword with looting 1? That's almost dead?
No.
You sure? I put up my dang chicken, didn't I? Did I put it up here? No? Did I put it in with the stones? Where did I put my chicken? I bet it was merged in with those whenever I put all that food stuff in there. Okay, cool. Okay. Like I said, I have no idea what direction I want to go in with all of this stuff. But I think for right now, I'm just going to take out the top of it. And I'll get some inspiration later for something. Because we do have a ton of moss that would be pretty neat to incorporate into a build. We've also got a bunch of tree saplings that we could plant around to like kind of make the place look, I don't know, more mysterious? I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. That's the word I'm using though. I think I might have to find a project that uses up some dirt eventually. Because this is a lot of dirt. Although, we do have, like I said, a bunch of caverns running through here. We could always just, like, fill them up with dirt. Don't really have any use for those caverns. We've already kind of gone through them anyways. But yeah, I was kind of thinking about making something maybe of a similar vibe as our temple. And like I said, I was really interested in doing some kind of like viewing window last time we were streaming. I kept thinking about like how cool it would be to have like a viewing window under the ocean, under our mine shaft. That might be a good opportunity for us here, is to just have like a observatory area. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure y'all have all guessed I'm kind of mostly just doing most of this as I go, with very little idea of what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got an idea. It's kind of something that I was thinking about doing back on our Java world whenever I was doing my house in the jungle. I wanted like an entrance that went into the earth, or like into the side of the mountain. What if we did something similar to that, but it was just the entrance? Like we had the full house on display, but you could only access it from the entrance underneath the ground. Because like we could do something like, break my legs real quick. Like right in, hold on, I was saying I wanted like I'm just gonna get the middle point of this. Because obviously I don't think we would want a full pathway leading up to it if it's a secret entrance, but we could have something that went into the earth right here. Ooh, kind of like our little mine shaft we had in the back of the jungle that kind of just like peeked out from the edge of the hill, but it was covered up by trees on the like most visible side. So if we plant a bunch of trees around it, like honestly, I could probably hollow out around here and around there and make 2 small ponds and throw some mangroves around, hide it, or we could even just like have it like just an entrance, kind of like our mine shaft, but we have vines going along the top of it that just kind of form down and hide it. That could be fun. Alright, this is the stuff I need to find out before we get too far into this idea. Because again, I don't know how high up we would need to go. And I'm finding water stuff, but we have a bunch of dirt. There we go. Cover those guys up. Because I think we would want the entrance itself to be kind of pushed back and maybe like have a, I don't know, like a false interior. Or even just like what would be our quote-unquote foyer. But unless we angle it up quite a bit, come and turn over this way. Because we could have this up here as the top of our, like our little plateau where the house is going to sit. Because then it's very like prominent, sitting above the town. Hold on real quick. I'm going to use up some of this dirt and go ahead and fill this guy in. I'm going to have to fill it in eventually anyways, so might as well do it now. Because this is, like I said, where we were doing our first bet. Ah, I can't talk. Our first bit of moss mining. When I was just kind of testing everything out. Wait, where would top be? Oh, I went further over this way than I remembered. Like, we might have to dig through here anyways, depending on where the staircase goes. Ooh, man. That sucks for you.
Hey, I'm about to bring some creepers to your house.
What? I said that sucks for you. Also, how did he fall down?
I was going way too fast and fell into a hole.
Fair enough. Fair enough. These things happen, my dude. Don't mind me just carving through the earth real quick. Hello, Cole. Also, that would have been the perfect time for somebody named Cole to join chat. That would have been hilarious. That, or I have, well, no, we already know I'm easily amused. Making this decision now will save me from having to spend way too much time digging out that entire cliff. That's not a cliff, that's a hill. That's the word I looked. Yeah. You guys are welcome to do F's in the chat for Pegasus. Or, yeah, his name was Pegasus. Pegasus. For some reason, I have 3 missed calls from my uncle. Alright, guys, so we're gonna do a little intermission.
What?
Not you, man. Not you, man. I was trying to, pull up my inventory and I fumbled my fingers, so don't worry about me. But we're gonna do a little intermission. Feel free to go get a drink, go get a snack, all that good stuff. I'm gonna see what my uncle needs, because, again, he called me 3 times in a row. Kinda unusual for him. But he also sent me a message saying he's got a question, so this hopefully will be super quick. I will be back in just a minute, guys. I'm back. Also, apparently the music actually started up when I had it muted, so that way you guys didn't have to listen to villagers mm-hmming or the cats just meowing. But the music actually started back up while I was gone. Fantastic. But turned out to be absolutely nothing. Just my uncle wanting to know if he can use our faucet. So, that's fun. Not you, you. There we go. But better to go ahead and answer just in case. Like I said, my uncle very, very rarely calls me, and if he calls me that many times in a row, there's usually probably a reason for it, you know? No chicken. Okay, so it's super obvious right now, but what I'm thinking, just looking around, making sure nothing is here, making sure nobody is living up to their name. But we just have like probably sink it in a little bit more. Yeah, because that top dirt would cover it. Sink it into
Do you
like
have any
right here.
poppies?
Poppies?
Yeah.
Um, maybe. Maybe. Also, I had 3 missed calls from my uncle.
Uh-oh.
No, no, no. He wanted to borrow our not our hose, but our faucet at the back.
Yeah. Why didn't he just do it?
I I don't know. I also told him he was welcome to borrow our water hose if he needed it. I just told him as long as it's back. Oh, I have a ton of poppies, by the way, if you need them. How many you need?
I need a lot. I'm gonna need so much purple dye.
I told him as long as the water hose is back over at the house whenever he's done with it, so that way we can use it to water the plants. That, you know, is chill.
Yeah.
I mean, I obviously didn't say it's chill to my uncle, but you know. I also let him know to just text me if it's between 6 and 9, because my phone's on silent and I don't hear it.
Yeah, I
At
feel
least
you.
if he texts, it'll pop up on my screen. I guess the phone pops up, but I don't notice that one. That one's more background noise for me. Actually, doing this tunnel method would also give us a way to use up all this stone we have now. Let's get a peek at his build area. It's actually coming along pretty great. That's enough, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Wish there was a better way to like throw stuff that are in big stacks aside from just holding out or holding down on uh your toss button. Not gonna lie, that was kind of weird, my dude.
But
Just you coming over and like pawing at the air in front of me. Gave big Tyler vibes. You know, if I did the vine method, I wouldn't even have to necessarily hollow out these areas and put in ponds, although I'm still tempted to. 'Cause I feel like that could be fun, but, you know. Let's see. I need to know some coordinates. Alright, 6296. Okay. We'll hop into bed in just a second. I just want to go ahead and get this kind of cleared out. I should also probably bring some torches over here. That might be a good idea. Otherwise, I can see this being filled with mobs later. Yeah. Baby pig! Head too big for his body. Okay, let's put this stuff up real quick. And boop. There we go. Bedtime. Hmm. Okay, I don't think we need anything else on us at the moment. Are you still just, like, standing there? Nope. Rude. Didn't even have the courtesy to... We're gonna go the long way around. Because I really don't feel like starting a raid in the village. You know. Just for personal reasons. But I really like that combo of stone and dark oak and green that we've got going on up there. And I was thinking, if we have it on the top of the hill, it would look pretty nice. And we could do some, like, maybe a bee room and, like, an indoor garden area and all that good stuff. Yo, some dude was watching you.
What's that?
Some dude was watching you over there.
Some dude?
Yeah. It drowned.
Oh, they're harmless.
I was just letting you know he was there, though. I'm not the one that was being creepy. He was. Also, this is looking pretty nice.
It'll look.
It'll look what?
It'll look better as soon as I get more than 2 layers of glass here.
Will it?
We're going for 5.
Jesus. Why 5?
Because it'll give it a nice smoky look, and hopefully the sea lanterns aren't too bright.
I was gonna say if I was gonna ask if you could use like the tempered glass for, at the bottom layer, but I think the sea lanterns say that's a no-go because I don't know that it would let light in.
Tempered glass?
Yeah, you've got the amethyst shards. You could make tempered glass. I think I'm using the right word.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
The stuff you use to make like uh telescopes. Or if you wanted to make like a one-way window.
Oh, the tinted glass.
Tinted, that's the word. Thank you. Brain no work. I've decided I'm not going to hollow off the entire hill. I'm going to rebuild my base.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What for?
I don't know, just wanted to. I'm going to leave that house as like the mine house slash the cat house slash the guest house, whatever you want to call it. But I've got ideas for like bigger and better stuff that I want to throw in. One of them being using the tinted glass as like an observatory window. Kind of want to have like an indoor garden and a bee area. My own library that maybe doesn't have the enchanting table in it. It's just a library for the sake of pretty.
Bookshelves without an enchanting table?
Yes,
Blech,
I know.
Disgusting.
Decoration for no point other than the point of decoration. And also fish tanks for axolotls. And I just can't accommodate all of these things in the house I've currently got. Also, I'm over here because there was a raid scout, so I'm just hiding out for a minute to let him despawn. I don't want to start a raid. He was off to the side of my stuff. He might have already despawned.
Yeah, probably.
Dang, I really like the mangrove trees. I have to say they were the best addition. I can't say they were like the best addition in all of the wild update, because honestly, I know a lot of people complained about everything being split up, but I'm kind of okay with that, because usually if things are split up, that means more dedication or more time is put into different aspects of it. We just have an empty void over here with weird physics. Pretty sure there was also like some... Ah, yeah, glow lichen. Okay. That guy should be long gone now. Like I said, I mainly just don't want to start a raid because I really don't feel like dealing with that. I'm pretty sure our villagers could recover from the loss because we do have enough beds. And as long as a few villagers live, we're probably fine. But still, sometimes you just don't want to deal with that kind of stuff, and that's okay. There's enough bullshit to deal with in real life that Not putting up with some things in video games is acceptable. Video games are supposed to be an escape, to have fun and enjoy yourself. So if there is an aspect of that that you don't want to deal with, you don't have to. Okay. Hello, gravel. Actually, for once, don't mind having gravel here, because that means I don't have to change tools. I meant to grab lanterns or something to stick down in that cavern down there, and completely forgot. So hopefully it's not too full of mobs. I don't know, the more I stare at this spot, the more I dislike how that little bit does. It kind of looks like it was just like, I don't know, part of something bigger that was rendered in already, and then they just dropped that little bit of ocean in. I don't know, something about it rubs me the wrong way. See, it gives off the same vibes as this chunk of earth I just kind of stripped through. But, I mean, this, yeah, it looks unnatural, and we know it's unnatural, but we know what caused it to look unnatural. We aren't just left wondering if something happened, if somebody was through here, like, working. We obviously know it was me doing this. There we go. Okay, bear with me 1 second while I refill my glass real quick. There we go. Trying to be careful so I don't spill stuff all over my various electronics. Yeah, I'll go ahead and empty out my inventory real quick. Since we're already here, might as well. Okay, stone. It's weird how I haven't been getting any baby chicks from the last few eggs I've been throwing. Or if I have been getting them, I just haven't noticed. That is always a possibility. I'm gonna put this propagule somewhere safe, because I really want to put this somewhere, but I don't know where just yet. There's a lot of places that I'm probably gonna need them. Ooh, I've got those magma cubes. I could also make, like, a little spa area down in the, like, maybe we have, like, our main stairway up to the house, but then there's also, like, another separate area that leads to, like, a spa or something. That could be fun. I think I'm definitely gonna have to get rid of these jungle trees, though, because I think they no longer fit what I need. I don't think I particularly want the wood from them. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll give them another look over in a little bit. Right now, it's not like priority number one, though, so. Because like I said, I have an idea of the style I want to go for, because like I said, I'm really digging the green plus, dark oak plus, just stone. Looks pretty good. For some reason gives me Hobbit vibes. I don't know why. Hello. You picked the wrong hill to jump on, huh, bud? Don't worry, we'll get you down to the ground. There you go. Still probably not the best location for you. There you go. Don't go in that hole over there. Haven't finished patching that up over there, so it's still just like a big cavern. Ooh, we could put like a bamboo perimeter up. Maybe at least around part of it. I did say I wanted to use bamboo in that way, at least a little bit, but I was never sure about where to go with it. Oh, and we will be going over a little bit longer than 9 tonight, since I was late getting here and I did have to stop a little bit just to make sure nothing was on fire over at the house or my uncle wasn't endangered in some way. Because like I said, him calling is a very unusual occurrence. Like, if he calls once, that's one thing. He's probably called. I didn't answer, so he called my brother. But him calling me multiple times in a row is usually like a, hold on, what's going on situation. So, better safe than sorry. But we will be staying over a little bit longer, probably until just like 9:30. Why not? Give me time to get some terrain destroyed and get a pretty good idea of like how much room we have to work with. Because, I mean, technically we have a ton of room to work with because we could use the entire like footprint of the top of this hill. Plus we could use some of the space inside the hill as well. Plus we can go above because like there's no rules saying I can't build my house like 3 stories, you know. Go ahead and get some of this so I can fill in some more of this hill. Oh. Yeah, stuff like that is what I'm trying to avoid. Okay, we're going all the way out to there. Might as well use some of this cobblestone. I do, after all, have an absolute metric fuck ton of cobblestone, so why not? Ooh, and this will give me torches so I can actually, like, light up that little area we've got over there. Because I kept forgetting to do it. Actually, I only needed to go up one more on that section. Pretty sure that's as high up as I need to go. Okay, yeah, so that's as high up as we need to go. Oh, come on. Alright, there's one cavern all cleaned up. You know, honestly, maybe I should just bring my bed over here. Probably wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Okay, we use some of the extra dirt and kind of level out the hill some. At least in some spots. Because I've already seen that if we level it out too much, it starts looking too man-made. That's not really what we're going for. We want it to kind of look like just a regular hill. Nothing's been done to it. Which, I mean, in all honesty, it is just a regular hill. Nothing's been done to it, aside from us taking off the top of it and digging a hole through it, you know? And I mean, to be fair, people take the tops off the hills all the time for construction. I mean, we took the top off of the hill that we put the temple on. So, not much difference. But I will say, in some of the spots where we fixed it, it looks a little artificial. Like I said, that's not quite what I'm going for. You know, this would go so much faster if I would just use my magic shovel. But it wears down so quickly, and then we have to go all the way back to the Guardian farm to fill it up. Which I guess doesn't take that much more time than us having to do all of this.
Hey, I'm gonna fight the Wither again if you wanna come.
Why are you fighting the Wither again?
To get another beacon.
I'll be honest, once was enough for me. Unless
I
you need
got
help.
you. Nah. The Wither ain't nothing to me, dude.
Oh, okay.
I think that's actually why I had so many eggs, was to get more Wither roses.
This is why you should write down these things for yourself. So that way you don't do things like tell me, go ahead and take them all. But I'm sure if you just look around, you can find more chicken eggs. I can think of a few places you might find some. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and chop down some of these trees. While I don't dislike the jungle tree, I don't think it's what we're going for. Well, that was a dramatic music flare-up. Go ahead and take that guy up before he can grow. You know what? I'll worry about the stuff that's over there later. I'm more worried about the stuff that's actually on the hill. As of right now, that's #1 priority. And I am going to need to remove the podzol, because I'm not necessarily... I don't know, it might work. Let me clarify. It might work. I'll hold off on removing the podzol for right now, because it's one of those things that could be a benefit to us, but I'm not entirely sure if it would be, you know? You know, I really enjoy these giant spruce trees. They're so nice. I'm still unsure if we're going to plant any of them, because I'm still like a really big fan of doing mangrove and dark oak. Those are both probably my two favorite trees in the game. Ooh, or we could make some more uh, homemade azalea trees. And if I'm really careful about it, it's pretty easy to make them too. Because all I would really need to do is bone meal a regular azalea tree, and then we just remove the oak, and if we're quick enough, put down some dark oak, and boom. Easy peasy homemade azalea tree. Hello, Athena. She found her squeaky toy. She is a happy dog. You can't have my food. If I can't have my food, you sure can't have it. Plus, I'm fairly sure there's onion in that.
Okay, wither dog.
Do what? Already?
Said okay. Yeah. I didn't start until I came back from peeing either, if that tells you anything.
Yeah, it tells me a lot. Jesus, dude. How OP are you?
I'm very OP.
Your dog is in my chair
Yo, actually?
and thinks she wants my food.
Oh.
I've tried telling her there's
She does
onion
want
in
your
this.
food.
She was full on just like standing on the arm of my desk chair.
Yo, actually, so you know, the wither spawns some wither skeletons.
Yes.
One of them dropped a head, so I can summon him again. Because I had 2 heads left. So now I have 3.
Jesus, dude.
You
You
want
could
a
also
beacon?
set up an altar. I mean, I wouldn't say no to a beacon, but that's your hard-earned thing, dude.
Hard earned. Bro, I
Yeah.
just beat this guy's ass in like 30 seconds.
Still hard-earned.
And I got 2 wither roses.
Dude,
Apparently
nice.
some wildlife got in the way.
That's always pretty handy in those situations.
But yeah, I can give you another star. You have to build it into a beacon yourself, though.
That's okay, because I don't even know where I would want to put it.
I can put it anywhere.
I know, that's
It
what I'm saying.
powers
I
up
would need to...
a pretty good area.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I would need to find, like, a good place to put it. Because if I'm going to use it, I might as well, like, use it to decorate my base with. I thought so, you little shit. I was like, oh wait, spider, he's gonna come get me, no. And then I was like, oh wait, maybe not. It's not fully nighttime yet. No. Spooter was coming to get me. Like I said, I try to hold back on the spooters because I do think they're adorable.